Good morning everybody. I mean, I did consider getting ready for this video maybe for like 5 minutes, but let's be real here. Has anybody got dressed between like Christmas Day and today? I don't think so. Especially because last year I was like, well, you know, my hair was all nice and flowy, I was actually wearing a shirt, had found a glass of Prosecco somewhere from the fridge. I'm not doing that. It's so odd filming in front of this window again. I haven't done this in absolutely ages. Anyways, this is my New Year's resolution video. I do this every single year. I've done this for 5 years now, since 2014. This is my 5th one, I've done this for 4 years. It's odd. I'm like, oh, getting old. I've been on YouTube for 5 years this year. Oh, that's weird. It's like a 5-year-old child. Can you imagine a 5-year-old child? It's a big child. So the way I always do these videos is I reflect on last year's and then I also set up my new ones. All of the past ones will be linked below. Maybe watch last year's one. Last year's video is called New Year Same Me and I'm so incredibly different. 2017 put me through a lot of shit. I put myself through a lot of shit. So it's just like, wow. She had no fucking clue what was coming for her. But it's fine. Go for it. Like seriously though, the first 6 months, like personally of 2017, I almost said 16, were an absolute fucking shit show. But then the others like 6 months were absolutely fantastic. So yeah, please don't do that to me again. I don't want to do that again. That was a horrible year. It's my dressing gown, if anyone was wondering. It looks like I feel like it looks slightly like a fancy coat. It's my dressing gown. So last year I said that I wanted to make a 15-minute short film. Once again, so I've done this for like 3 years now. I've once again not done this. It's kind of almost pointless to be like 15-minute short film, like that doesn't mean anything. A film will be as long as it needs to be, you know? So I feel like I need to stop saying that to myself because it's almost not biting off more than I can chew, but it's like setting, like I'm not building up to it. I'm just like, it's the idea of like doing it instead of like doing sort of smaller projects to build up to that and like doing all the other things, like write a script, have an idea. I've had a few and some of them I have written quite a bit of. At the moment I'm just not in a place to be able to do that, time-wise even, and there's just, I think, having that as an idea, as a result I don't do other things because I'm like, oh well, why am I doing this when I should be doing this? But then nothing gets done. I'm not going to have that as a resolution this year. Press. I also said to write a proper film script, whatever that actually means. I've had like a creative breakthrough, on my phone, creative breakthrough in terms of like one film that I've been working on for ages. So I can literally like actually write the script for that now. And I've done that. I've written a lot of notes, got a bit of a treatment, and I have like actually got like scripted like dialogue on my, like I use Final Draft 9 and I've got quite a bit of that. I discovered script notes recently. I've had far too much fun with those. I said to make a film with Ophelia. I've done quite a few collabs with her this year. Does that count? Like we've worked together. But yeah, I think I kind of should do that though, shouldn't I? I think we work well together creatively. I said to improve my French. This I have 100% done. I can definitely, like, very definitively tick this off, even though it's not an end, like, if there's no end goal to this, just improve. I'm like, this is definitely something I've done. I mean, I did Alliance Française over the summer. I'm currently taking French again as part of my degree. So, like, I really got stuck back into it, which I think has been very important to me. And I've actually really enjoyed it. And for the first time, I've, like, you know, the first time I've noticed myself be better, which is something a weird feeling. Like I've never noticed me be better at French. I wrote an essay and I was like, why is this is weirdly easy, and then I could actually see my mistakes and actually like knew not to do certain things which I hadn't realised before. And then I got it back and there was like maybe like 5 like little mistakes I'd made, maybe an S missing. So I was just like, I've never been that good at French, if that makes sense. So I'm just like, progress! Especially as it's progress on something I find so hard, so. I said to do regular programming, and I'm so fucking proud of this. In 2016, I made 44 videos. 2017, I made 72 videos. So that's closing in on double. That's beyond me. Like in October, I know that I did 2 videos a week. I wasn't even vlogging. Like, how the hell did I make 2 videos a week? I was like, on it. And yeah, I hope videos appear on either a Tuesday, a Thursday, or a Saturday, Sunday, instead of like willy-nilly as we did last year. I said to be a bit more spontaneous, and I don't know, I feel like I did do this. I'd like to say that I did do this, but I think it was more about pushing me out of my comfort zone. I've like stepped a toe out of my comfort zone, but that toe does still count. The only example I can give off the top of my head of me being more spontaneous is when like last time I was with Chris at his uni. It was like late and it was like 10 o'clock or something, and I was already like ready to like go to sleep, and then he said, oh, let's go out, and I'm like, okay, and we went out, and I'm like, that's not normal Emma behaviour, but it happened. I'm sure that's like most of your like everyday week, but I'm just like, I don't like surprises. I said also to have more of a London YouTube community. I have a creative community of my like friends, and I suppose I have a daughter and an Ophelia. And I've seen them so much this year, it's been like my babies. So here's the good stuff. My 2018 New Year's resolutions, yeah! Yoga, I put first on the list, because I at one point did quite a bit of yoga and I was quite flexible. I'm still not fairly flexible, but not as good as I was, if you know what I'm saying. So I'm just like, no, you don't know what, no, don't read in anything into that. I kind of want to do more yoga because I found it so relaxing. I think I needed it mentally more than physically, because you've got to concentrate. You can't think about any other kind of shit. It fixed my head, if that makes sense. Like, a lot. There's like these things floating around the internet called like 30-day squat challenge. Basically, I want to do more squats and abs because like yoga's great, but I don't know where to go with this. Just more exercise. Yeah! If you follow my vlog, I'm sure you know my mum and I are sort of redoing the kitchen and flat. So then I'll finally have an oven that works. So my plan is to like start baking a bit more again, because I did that a lot when I was younger. I mean, I was like, fairly good at it, so I just love to do that again, especially because if you watch my baking video of Georgia, like I forgot, like it's so much fun. So I just would like to get back into that and then expand my repertoire. Mum actually got me a cookbook for Christmas. So I like went through it and have like dogged loads of pages of like things I want to try. So I would like my speciality to be desserts and booze, just mainly desserts, mainly booze. Desserts with booze in them. Now we're onto something. Oh, and also to learn to make more proper vegetarian food, because I know you can just like leave meat out of it, but that's not like proper vegetarian food, if you know what I mean. It's like you're not properly substituting things in, so I just want to do more like vegetarian stuff rather than meat-free stuff. More French, of course, is on the list. I really want to go to Paris this year, like for my study abroad. The application is in on the 5th. And we do spend a lot of time in France, in the Provence, so I just kind of want that, and I do need it. But I have now a goal to work towards, which I think is so much more motivating. So I'm going to do more Alliance Française this year as well. Hopefully in January. Yay! This month. I'm so confused. Kind of along the line of last year's Be More Spontaneous. I want to do like more like little trips with my friends, with Chris. I just want to do my little like, let's do like a little weekend. Let's, you know, fuck off to Brighton for a weekend, or let's go to a different country for a weekend. In my head, I think it is a lot more expensive than it actually is, if that makes sense. Like you can go for like not that much monies, and then even like visit Ellie, where Ellie lives, and visit Mirabelle, even stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay, let's get our shit together, guys. Come to my house and go for a walk in the national park. Because it's a really English, ow, I just hit my very English experience, yeah. Also like cute romantic stuff, of course. Okay, this is my main work sort of, well, film sort of one. It's like, I want to follow through with my creative projects. I think that is a huge difference in terms of like, then like, make a 15 minutes, like, follow the fuck through, Emma. Follow through. You have ideas, you have scripts, you have footage, just sort of finish it. You know you can do this in a day. I know that you know you can do this in a day. Fucking do it. So my film channel is linked below if you guys. And at the end, because I have a film channel, I would like to do an internship this year. So I've got to, you know, get my crap together with that. I said it before, like do more like proactive career stuff. Yay, I'm halfway through my degree, so I'm a lot more like, oh wait, this isn't, I don't have much long left to like hide from this. I need to think about the real world now. I've put study abroad on. I just mentioned it, but I just want to, I feel like it's an experience, it's important. Personal growth. And lastly is actually to go to a Pride thing, because I realised like I've I have always wanted to go, but I've just never been, so I want to do a Pride thing this year, hopefully. Yay! So yes, that is all of my goals and aspirations for 2018. And also just, you know, a lot of love, of course. Leave me your New Year's resolutions down below. I hope you've been having a wonderful 1st of January and hope you had a lovely New Year's Eve. Just please be better than last year. Not even just personally for me, but like for all of us. So yeah, like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see you guys very soon. Leave me your New Year's. Here we go.